All right, hello, class of 2026. So nice to see you again. This is another segment of one of our videos to kind of help you as we are coming into the virtual world. So today we're going to introduce you to some people that are going to be in your lives for the next 2 years. So we want to make sure that you really get to know them. And then we have some more information as we move to the beginning of the school year that'll help you out and help that transition from our 5-6 center to our 7th grade. So I'm going to pass it on to Mr. Rogers, who's your house principal. Most of you know him, some of you are new, but Mr. Rogers, good morning.
Good morning. Hope everybody's doing well. We're excited to get started with the year again. You saw us in our last video. We have some more information for you here to start the school year. You see here on this first slide a banner that will be present in our school building for the class of 2026. It builds on our principles from the past 2 years: respect, responsibility, and safety. You are going to get a chance when you come into the building to sign this banner, and then it will hang in the hallway here at school. So when we come back into the building, you'll get to see that on a daily basis. Okay, a few introductions here for the staff that you will be dealing with on a daily basis here at school. First, I'd like to introduce the House Secretary, Mrs. Strange.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mrs. Strange, the House Secretary. I work with Mr. Rogers in assisting the students and the parents. I also am the person that receives the attendance calls or emails when you cannot make it to class. I wish you all a successful school year, and I'm excited to have you this year.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Strange. And now our 7th grade guidance secretary, Mrs. Sisson.
Hello, I am Mrs. Sisson, and I am the 7th grade center counseling secretary. I assist Mr. Lemuel and Ms. Cooper. I am the person you will check in with when you come to meet with your counselor. So welcome to 7th grade. I look forward to meeting you and to having a great school year. See you soon.
Thanks, Mrs. Sisson. And now I'd like to pass it on to our 7th grade guidance counselor, starting with Ms. Cooper.
Hi, 7th grade class of 2026. I'm Ms. Cooper. I'm your counselor if your last name begins A through L. I am looking forward to getting to know you as well this year and in 8th grade, because we follow you to the 8th grade center. I am also one of the advisors for the Avidum Club, so please be sure to listen for announcements for more information about that, as well as information from the guidance department. Have a great year, 7th grade.
Okay, thanks, Ms. Cooper. And now I'd like to pass on to Mr. Lemuel.
Hi, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whenever you guys are viewing this. I'm Mr. Lemuel. I am working with the students with the last names beginning M to Z. So if you guys need to contact me or Ms. Cooper, please reach out through email. We respond pretty quickly. Just give us some time. We're super excited to work with you guys. This is a new class. We just dropped off the 8th graders to the high school. So we're picking up the 7th grade class. Like Ms. Cooper said, we're going to travel with you guys next year to 8th grade as well. So have a great year, and we hope to see you soon.
Okay, thank you. Okay, a few reminders for everybody here, all right, as you look at the next slide about your schedule. So please check your schedule on Skyward. If you have not done so yet, please get on there and make sure you know when you have your classes and what classes you have. If possible, please print out your schedule for materials pickup. We are going to have a materials distribution pickup, and some information was sent out about that. So please have parents check your email, to make sure you know when to come and pick up your materials for the start of the year. Please consider that certain courses like foreign language, reading target are only held on certain cycle days, and your schedule will show you that when you look at it. You will see the days 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and that will let you know what days you have those classes. Now I'm going to pass it on to Mrs. Dunneviller, who's going to do the last 2 items here on the slide.
Okay, so this year is going to be a little more difficult to keep a track of those cycle days. So please go on to the Spring-Ford website, and on the calendar on the Spring-Ford website, it'll tell you exactly what cycle day it is, just in case you forget. And during that, as well as you're working with that cycle day, days 1 through 6, we're also working with a abbreviated schedule. So Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday and Friday will be the days that are synchronous learning. So that's when your teachers will be live. That's when you're logging into Canvas and looking at your teachers, going to Zoom, and they will greet you for every single period. On Wednesdays is a little different. It's still a learning day, so you are still going to Canvas and you are still logging on to every single one of your classes because your teachers will be putting information on there and things for you to do, what is called asynchronous. So they're not going to be live. You're not going to Zoom classes for most of them. I'm going to say most because some teachers, depending if they're cycle day teachers, may still be holding classes on Wednesday. So for instance, I believe foreign language is still holding classes on Wednesday because they don't want to miss you every single Wednesday. So they want to make sure that they keep up with both sections of the class. So you need to listen to your teacher. Your teacher will let you know if you're going to meet on Wednesdays live, but everybody will have information for you on Wednesdays in Canvas that you need to go in. Also on Wednesdays, teachers will be meeting with small groups of students. So if you're having difficulty, maybe in algebra, maybe in math, maybe in reading, some teachers will ask you to come and join a Zoom meeting so that you can get that extra help. So please reach out to your teacher if you are having difficulties. Don't leave it up to them looking at your grade because they do have 130 students. So if you know you're having difficulty, you need to reach out to them and say, hey, on Wednesday, can we meet? Because I really I'm having some difficulty. And don't forget office hours. Office hours are the beginning of the day and the end of the day. That's a great time for you to, beginning of the day, say, okay, I had some problems last night. So now let me reach out to that teacher. Or end of the day, I kind of went through this. I'm about to do my homework and I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. Go to that teacher, let them know that you need a little more information. Once again, announcements will be done in the morning. Our librarian, Mrs. Scarbeck, actually runs the announcements, and she'll be having student groups, she'll be having counselors, she'll be having us. All kinds of people will be on the announcements, as well as some really important information about other things. So please, 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 when you're looking at your schedule, making sure that you're going into every single one of those classes because attendance is very important. You have to log on in order for your attendance to count. This is not like it was from March to May, where it was kind of work on your own. This is you have to be in class. Print that schedule that we gave you. The times are very odd, guys. It's not like 1 o'clock is 6 period. It's 1:06. So you need to make sure you're going into class at the right time. Print that schedule, not just where am I supposed to be, but what time am I supposed to be there? And make sure you put that somewhere that you wake up. And I think I told you in the last video, use your phone, put some different timers in there for you that you remember what time to get to what class. Okay, so just some good tips as we're moving on to this virtual world. Okay, Mr. Rogers?
Okay, thank you. So a little bit about virtual expectations. Mrs. Dunaville touched on some of these, but make sure that you're on time for class. Make sure that each day when you go on, you are prepared, and please, throughout your class periods, please be an active participant when you are in those classes. Okay, so just some additional information here. The clubs will still run virtually here at school, so we are fortunate we're able to run our courses, virtually in this platform. So make sure that you are looking for updates as we start the school year. There will be announcements about those clubs and when they will start, so please look for those. Sports are still running as of now, so please, again, look for announcements for those as well. And the last item here, I will pass back to Mrs. Dunaville.
Yep, so materials distribution. We're getting ready for the 5, 6, 7 to come in and get all of their materials. Guys, you don't have to do journeys this year, which I'm sure you understand how many books that has to get us to do. But there are some books that you need. So we will have the gymnasium all set up. The big gym is all set up for you. We have days Wednesday of next week, September 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. We did send out a reminder. You can come at any of those days. We don't have designated grade levels this year because we just have so many people, 1,900 people coming in and getting their materials. We want to just make it convenient for everybody. So the different times are 8 to 10 in the morning for those of you that need to come early in the morning, 1 to 3 in the afternoon, and then even we did a 4 to 6 time for those people who may have to come in after work. So that is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We are permitting parents to come in with them, one parent to come in with them. 7th grade, you don't have a lot of books or things, so it's not as heavy for you. 5th and 6th grade have a lot of consumable books that they're bringing back, so trying to help them carry things is going to be difficult. So we are allowing one parent to come in. 7th grade, you guys probably don't need somebody, but you can if the person wants to come in with you. Remember, when you do come in, you have to wear your mask. Please bring your book bag because you're going to have to put, a bunch of stuff into a book bag. Bring your schedule, whether it be electronic or whether you print it out. Make sure you have your schedule so that we make sure that you get everything. If you possibly maybe rescheduled a vacation for the week that you thought you were starting, but now you're not starting because we're not starting until September 8th, we are going to have a makeup day, that first student day. So the first student day, just in case some people are not going to be here next week, that first student day, you can come in, we'll still have everything set up and the times will still be the same. So you can come and get all your belongings on that first student day. Okay?
Okay, great. Thanks, Ms. Nagar. I do want to, as we close out here, put everybody back on the screen. We are so excited to start this school year with everyone. Again, look for more announcements from us. We will keep putting information out to you as we have it and as we think you need it. But again, we are very excited. We can't wait to see everyone, whether it be virtually or in the building. Everyone have a great school year. And I'll just ask everybody to give you a nice big wave and we'll say goodbye for now. Take care, everybody.
Bye, guys. See you soon.